Well, Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. It's Leza live on the radio on the news 103.5 FM KYCA. Boy, can you feel the Christmas spirit in the studio, Maddie?
It's very dark and bleak and...
What are you talking about? That's every other day.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's
No.
amazing and wonderful. It feels like Santa's here.
It feels like Santa's here. And our
the
very
next
own
best thing to Santa.
Carol Chamberlain is in with us this morning.
Hey, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell.
That's right. You look lovely this morning, as
And
always.
so do you. I have these
Thank
beautiful
you.
new earrings on.
Boy, those look like they came from Venice.
They feel like Murano glass.
You're right. You're right. Well, we also have Sky Conwell in with us this morning.
Hey, Leza.
Good morning. Thank
morning.
you for
Merry
joining
Christmas.
us.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
You look very festive.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
we
love
need-
Christmas.
We need a real rock star in this morning to help us sing these Christmas carols.
Who's that going to be?
That is you.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, I wish it was me, but it's you.
The pressure's on.
Right. Thank you for joining us. You look very festive with your
Thank you.
Santa hat on.
Well, thank you.
Yes, and we
I
have
love Christmas.
we have a wonderful lineup of guests this morning. You're not going to believe who we have coming up a little later on.
I can't
mean,
wait
you
to
guys are amazing as it is. But we have Buddy the Elf coming in
What?
this morning. Yes.
I love
yes.
Buddy the Elf.
I know Buddy the Elf and his best friend, Santa and Mrs. Claus.
No.
They're coming in as well. Yes. Can you believe they carved out some time this morning on Christmas Eve, the busiest day of the year for them, to be on Leza Live here in Prescott, Arizona, because it's Arizona's Christmas city.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It really
It
is.
is, and what a lineup.
What a lineup! Yes, it's taken us a couple of years, but we're finally getting the A names, the A-listers.
Technically, the elves are the ones that's busy until tonight,
Well,
right?
that's true.
So
That's
Santa's
true.
just kicking back, relaxing, eating cookies, coming in to hang out with us.
Well, isn't that nice? I'm so excited. So excited. And we are wrapping up our Christmas Carol karaoke this morning as well. 12 days of Christmas carols that we have been singing to you. It's been lovely.
It's the gift to our listeners that this is the end.
Which carol will it be today?
Which one would you like it to be?
Oh, well, I want to make sure I pick one that you haven't done yet.
Well, I was going to suggest, since the jolly old elf is in this morning, Here Comes Santa Claus.
Oh, that's a good one.
Do you know that one?
I think I used to know it.
Let's see if you know.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
Look at that.
Woo!
Sits in the road and sees Santa. And bright.
Talking and say your prayers
Cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Oh, here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Toys and
all his
trindles.
reindeer
Pulling
moving
on
down
a
the
chain.
rain. Pulling on the rain.
Okay, wait. I've got the words. Let me pull them
Oh.
up on my computer.
That would be better.
And we're going to need a caller to call in and win themselves a $100 gift card to the Artful Eye Jewelers.
Woo.
Merry Christmas.
What is better than that?
Exactly. Jewelry starts at $19. You can get a lot for $100 at the Artful Eye Jewelers, and they will gift wrap it for free.
Really
So,
good.
yes. I have Gene Autry's version of Here Comes Santa Claus on the karaoke. We could just use the words and you play the guitar. Is that a better idea?
No, let's do the regular version
regular
that
one?
people are familiar with.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll play a little
fantastic.
later.
Okay, perfect. You can play all your favorites. All right. Jason, do we have a caller? Looks like we have a caller already for Christmas Carol karaoke.
Ooh.
And is it another Carol on the line? Carol, good morning.
Morning.
Well, how lovely. 2 carols to sing Christmas carols with.
Perfect.
How fantastic. Well, you, I think, were waiting for us to get ready to sing so you could call in, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
My husband had his phone ready to go.
You guys are fantastic. You want that $100 gift card to the Artful Eye Jewelers.
Yes.
All right. Well, what we're going to sing is Here Comes Santa Claus. We've got
Okay.
the words, and we're all going to sing along with you. And when we stop, I'm going to say go, and you continue, okay?
Okay.
All right. Everybody ready? Everybody ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Okay.
No.
Let's see. Here it comes. Here it comes. There they are.
Oh, of course. comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blixen and all his reindeers pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing and children singing, all is merry and bright.
So
Hang your stockings, say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
Go! Here comes Santa.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a big sleigh that's filled with toys for boys and girls again.
That's close enough.
Wow.
That's close enough.
Wow.
Sounded good to
she
me.
was sounding real good
I
there.
love it. I love it. Nice job. Nice job, Carol. We're going to hook you up with a $100 gift card to the Artful Eye Jewelers. Wrapping up our 12 Days of Christmas Carol karaoke here on KYCA. Hooray.
Thank you.
You're so
I love
welcome.
KYCA.
Well, we love you for listening. Thank you so much, Carol. Jason's going to get your name and your phone number, and you can swing by the station and pick up your gift certificate at your convenience, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye, and Merry
Bye-bye.
Christmas.
I was double checking to make sure it wasn't Carol Chamberlain like holding her phone underneath the table. We all know you want that gift card, Carol.
I did want that gift card. Oh, I guess I have to spend my own $100.
I guess you do.
All
But you know
right.
they are the Christmas headquarters
Yes,
downtown
they are.
Prescott. So what are your favorite Christmas traditions, Carol?
Actually, my favorites are on Christmas Eve, just getting totally ready,
Yeah.
and Christmas Day waking up and Zooming with my family. We
Uh-huh.
now, Ken and I Zoom with my nieces and sisters and nephews-in-law.
I love it.
It is really good. But one of my favorites is leading up to, I like buying and wrapping presents.
Yes, I can tell.
It's a favorite of mine.
Yes, I actually really like wrapping the presents and buying them as well. It's like a whole month of thinking of others
It's true.
and actually trying to think of something they would really like. That's a hard thing sometimes.
It is a hard thing,
Yes.
but it's an art.
Yes.
I really do believe it's an
Yes,
art.
I think you are right about that too. And so I would have to agree with that as well. You said, Christmas Eve getting everything ready and then Christmas Day. We're doing it kind of differently this year because my family's in for Christmas Eve. And then we have to take the kids to the airport tomorrow morning.
Oh, really?
So we're going to celebrate today. So I feel a little out of sorts. I feel like things should be a little bit further along than they are. And I'm waiting for that one last surprise to come in the mail.
Oh, no.
Everybody right now, cross your fingers, hold your breath, and say a wish, a Christmas wish, that it will come to my house today. Yes, we are, Jason. Or Amazon.
I was gonna say
Or Amazon.
Amazon's giving up the ghost, so you might be on trouble.
Are they
trouble
still
there.
on strike?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's been a lot. I mean, I ordered these things in November.
Oh,
but
that's-
they are in Prescott.
Oh.
So there is hope. So thank you all for taking a moment for me and my family. What about you, Sky? What's your favorite traditions during the holidays?
Well, Christmas is my absolute favorite holiday. I love it. As soon as Thanksgiving is over, I'm singing Christmas songs at all my gigs. I'm dressing up. I'm doing a whole lot of stuff for Christmas. It just makes me happy.
Yes.
Gift giving is one of my love languages, and so when I look at Christmas, I see everybody loving each other, and every year we do the same thing. This year's no different. We're going to go down to Phoenix. That's where my family lives. My mom and my dad, they're still living down in Phoenix. My sister's family comes over every once in a while. My brother's family comes over. All my nieces and nephews are there, and it's a good time. We open presents one at a time. It takes about 5 hours because there's always a story that goes with each one, and we got to get the
Sure.
pictures. And if somebody's in the kitchen sneaking some snacks, we have to wait until they come back. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
It sounds just wonderful.
It does.
What is your favorite Christmas song to sing, and will you sing it?
I would love to sing it. I don't think anybody does this song. This is the Chipmunk song.
Oh, love it.
Wait, hold on. Christmas, Christmas time is near. Time for toys and time for cheer. We've been good, but we can't last. Hurry, Christmas, hurry fast. Want a plane that loops the loop. You know this part. Me, I want a hula hoop. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late. That was good, boys and girls.
That's fantastic.
Very
so
good.
fun. See, that's why we invited Sky this morning.
That's great. And give me a hula hoop.
Yeah, yeah, I will give you a hula hoop. I'd like
Do
to
they
see
still
that.
sell those?
I would like to see that. How fun. Well, there's some things worth mentioning Christmas Eve around the world, packed with beautiful traditions from midnight mass, caroling to a world of food. Russians celebrate with a 12-course supper. Bulgarians dine on an odd number of meatless dishes. And, of course, Italians have the Feast of the Seven Fishes. Do not bring an eighth one. There's also midnight mass held in Bethlehem, Israel. Pope Francis will lead midnight mass at the Vatican, which would be so special. You and I just visited the Vatican
Yes,
this
we
year,
did.
and there'll be celebrations at the Washington National Cathedral in D.C. We used to go to midnight mass when I was a kid.
Yes.
And
We
we'd
did
stay.
too.
You did too. And actually, I kind of missed that. That was a great tradition to stay up all night, go to midnight mass, and then hurry home, put on your Christmas jammies, and hurry to sleep, and wait for Santa. Yeah.
It is great.
Yes.
It's also so much better than midnight mass at Easter.
Oh yes. I've never done a midnight mass at
Actually,
Easter.
I
Have
took
you?
a boyfriend one time when I was in high school, not realizing it was like a 3-hour ceremony.
Oh wow. Yeah. I've
Not
done
good.
sunrise service on Easter, which is
better.
lovely. That's an early call time too, though. Yes. Well, we know Santa is going to be here today, but before the kids across the country go to bed tonight, they can call 1-877-HI. Hi, NORAD, that's NORAD, or click on the Santa tracker at noradsanta.org to find out just where in the world the jolly old man happens to be. Do you remember doing that as a kid?
I did that
Tracking
once, yes.
Santa? Yeah, we used to. I listened to it on the radio.
Actually, that would be perfect. I was thinking, how could I have done that when I was a kid?
Right, right. Well, we did have radio when you were a kid, Carol.
Oh, that's right.
Wow, that's cruel.
It wasn't cruel.
Uh-huh.
No,
You didn't. No, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just true.
Yes.
Just true.
It's also National Eggnog Day, and you and your mother love to partake in a little eggnog.
I'm not big on it, but Ma Hinshaw
Ma
loves
Hinshaw
it.
loves the eggnog.
Yeah.
I like it too, but I have never had it with spiced rum. Matt says that's the way to drink it.
I've never
it's
had
not
it
bad.
that way either.
Yeah, she had a breakfast burrito and eggnog with Captain Morgan the other day. So,
Mom is living the
Mom's
life.
living the dream. Yeah.
I have a visual.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
great.
And I asked, I was like, you want the regular glass or the tall glass? And she said the tall glass is the regular glass.
Right,
So-
right, exactly.
Mom.
I like to have the spice. I'd like to have the spiced eggnog, but hold the eggnog. Just the
Just
rum
the
is good
spice.
enough
The
for
rum,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, so you're not a fan, huh? Not a fan of the eggnog.
I like the rum.
Yeah. What about you, Carol? Do you like eggnog?
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, it's a thick
It's a
drink.
textural thing.
Yeah. Did you know that eggnog used to be called egg milk punch?
Oh.
How delicious does
Ew.
that sound?
Worse.
Which is way less appetizing. The festive drink is made with milk, cream, sugar, whipped eggs, and spices. But of course, like we said, who are we kidding? Brandy is what you usually put in the eggnog, and that's the most important ingredient. And when do people drink it? In the morning. I guess Ma Hinshaw drinks it in the morning.
She doesn't have a time limit.
I love it. I love it so much. Well, we have early Christmas presents. City of Prescott has opened Highway 89.
Oh,
It's
good.
opened. Hallelujah.
yes.
Do you have a song? Hallelujah.
Of course. Oh, you mean like a festive song?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
This guy's like, I didn't
Very
know.
good.
I didn't know I was going to be your in-house.
I didn't get the
DJ.
set list.
Yeah.
I don't. I have a lot of interesting things, but not that one.
You should write one.
I should.
Because there's obviously a need. Oh, isn't that nice? That's such
Oh.
good news. The city stepped it up and got it done quickly for people traveling over the holidays, I'm sure. I'm
It
sure
was
that's why.
A gift to all of
A
us.
gift to all, yes. Well, speaking of, we're going to add to our group this morning. Coming up next, Buddy the Elf. In
Oh, I
Prescott,
love
Arizona. I know. I love Buddy too. We got to know if he really does put maple syrup on his spaghetti. Do you think he really does?
I think so.
Oh,
I don't think
no.
Buddy can lie. I don't think he has it in him to lie.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
well, that's true. I don't think he has it in him to lie as well. So stick around, Buddy the Elf coming up. And if you'd like to call in and say hi to Buddy, or if you have a question for Buddy, the number's 928-541-1016. We are here for it this morning on Leza Live. Right now, Dental emergencies, they can strike when you least expect them. But Pro Solutions Dental Group is here to help. From severe pain to unexpected accidents, their expert team is ready to provide fast, compassionate care when you need it. Don't let a dental emergency ruin your day. Trust Pro Solutions Dental Group to bring relief and get you back on track quickly. Learn more about their emergency services at PrescottDentist.com or give them a call, 928 776 1208.
mainstay,
Yeah.
and he's got a new LED nose, and he
Oh.
leads us through,
Nice.
and all the weather, and it might be warm here, but it's not warm everywhere.
Yeah.
And I have Frosty. He's my meteorologist, and he's guiding us through all the weather patterns across the world, and he helps me just get one place to another as quickly and as efficiently as possible.
I love it. That is so wonderful. Aren't you lucky? You couldn't do without him, right?
Oh no! What a
No.
team!
Yes.
Between the elves, the reindeer, Mrs. Claus, great support.
Yes.
Absolutely.
What's the funniest or most unusual gift request you've ever received? Can you share it?
From the mouths of babes and the things that they see.
Yes.
One little 6-year-old said, "I want an ATM."
Yes.
All he see is money come out of it.
I'll take one of those.
We don't have those.
I'm sure. How do you decide? Because I'm surprised Carol is on the nice list this year. But how do you decide who's naughty and who's nice?
Well, Lisa, all children are nice.
Yes.
Some get off onto the wrong road. The forest is full of traps and problems. And eventually they make it through the forest and they get back onto the right road, and they're not naughty. They're just got waylaid a little bit.
I love that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, and on to the nice list. And they
Yes.
become regular people just like you and I.
Fabulous. Do you have a favorite Christmas carol?
Oh, we have several. With all the things that over the ages between Silent Night and First Noel, me and Mrs. Claus love those, and she's a wonderful singer,
Yes.
by the way.
Yes.
And then, but we do like John Lennon's "So This Is Christmas," and we like Michael Jackson. Santa Claus is coming to town. Sky, do you know those songs? Don't you?
I do. I would love to do the John Lennon song.
All right.
Please.
I'm going to change the key, though, here. Down students. So this is Christmas. What have you done? Another year over. A new one's begun. So this is Christmas. Hope you've had fun. The near and the dear ones, the old and the young. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear.
Oh, that was
And
beautiful.
that's what it's all about right there.
That was so beautiful,
Yeah.
Sky. What a treat. What a gift.
Thank you for
Your
joining me, Miss
voice.
Claus. That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Thank you very much.
We need to take a commercial break, and
Okay.
when we come back, maybe we can get a phone call or two from some children. 928-541-1016 is the number. Would you like to answer some questions?
I would love to. And during the break, can Santa get some cookies?
Some cookies. Let's get you some cookies, and let's also turn the air conditioner on. All right, we'll be back with more on Leza Live. Stay with us. Right now, ladies, do yourself something nice this season. Get yourself an appointment for a regular annual checkup at Prescott Women's Clinic. It's the gift you give yourself, taking care of yourself throughout the year. You just got to make the phone call. You're worth it. Take the time to take care of yourself. You're taking care of everybody else. The number is 928-778-4300, or you can check them out online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM KYCA on Christmas Eve morning, hanging out with some wonderful people along with Santa and Mrs. Claus. We've got Sky Conwell in, Carol Chamberlain, Matt Hinshaw, Jason Zinzaletta is answering the phone, and we have a caller on the line. It looks like Ben. Oh, he's not on the line. He just called in with a question. Okay, Ben, who is 6 years old, Santa, wants to know if you and Mrs. Claus have a favorite reindeer.
Well, we do have a favorite reindeer.
Uh-oh.
His name is Rudolph.
Yes,
But
we
you
do.
know, all the other reindeer are just as important. But Rudolph does a special thing where he guides us through all the weather across the whole world. And it's just wonderful how he's able to do that. And the other reindeer love him and support him. And yes, they still play reindeer games.
I love it. I love it. Well, tell me, Santa, what's the one message you want kids and maybe even adults to remember this Christmas season?
Well, everybody needs to remember to love each other and say I love you to your mom and dad, because they say it to you. They love you so much. And let's slow down. Remember what Christmas is for. We have the birth of Jesus Christ, and that's very important for all of us to remember. And then slow down, relax, enjoy each other, talk, be patient. All those wonderful attributes. We need to do that.
And also remember to be charitable during this time of year. People in need all over.
You know, Mrs. Claus and I, we have been so involved with the charities around the area and across the world where people are receiving just food, just clothes for their back. And you should look around and say, you know, that person there needs a little bit of help. It could be gas in their gas tank, you know. It's one of those things that we should remember. It's always better to give than to receive. That's what the three wise men did. They came and they were charitable. They came from afar.
It's wonderful. I have a question for you, Mrs. Claus.
Okay.
You're such an important part of Christmas magic. What's your favorite part of preparing for the big night?
Oh, I believe the biggest part is making sure that Santa's outfit is clean, his boots are shiny, and then also I get the reindeers ready and I brush them so he can attach them to the harnesses. And I pay a little more attention to Rudolph because he likes to be scratched on the neck a little bit. So, you know, he is our favorite with his glowing nose. So
Sure.
those are my favorite parts of.
I love it. Tell me, if you could give one piece of advice to families celebrating Christmas, Mrs. Claus, what would it be?
I would say enjoy each other, take time to relax, and just be kind to one another.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's great.
It's good advice for all year round.
Absolutely is.
Yes. Do you have any questions for Santa and Mrs. Claus?
Actually, I want to know how long it actually takes. What time on Christmas Eve do you get started?
Well, it's Western Eastern time, so
Okay.
we start there, and then we go to Northern Southern time. And as we go through, and if you look at the NORAD tracker with the Santa Claus, and they're getting all their information from the GPS on my sleigh and from Frosty the Snowman. So we are all working together, and you can watch our progress through the whole world.
So I think that's absolutely wonderful. And you still slide down the chimneys, or what if nobody
Well-
has a chimney? How do you get in?
That's a trade secret. There's a little magic. There's a little magic in everything that Santa and Mrs. Claus does.
Sure, love that.
That is true. How do you stay so jolly after traveling to every child around the world on Christmas?
There's a joy about the innocence of children and keeping them innocent forever as long as you can. And somewhere in my world, God has given me this innocence in my heart and my whole soul. I'm just happy all the time.
Well, that's lovely. We should all be so lucky.
We should be so lucky.
Right.
So you never get jet lag?
Jet lag is something that I stay ahead of. That's between the north-south hemispheres and the east-west hemisphere.
Very smart.
I'm hemispherical.
Tell me, do you still love cookies and milk?
I do
To be
love
left
cookies
out for
and
you?
milk. Yes, and I'm not allowed to give them to Rodney, our dog.
Oh, no.
We have a
Yes.
polar dog now.
Yes, we do.
But he and I, we have cookies and milk. I eat the cookies and milk, and he has his kibbles and bits.
Is there one kind of cookie you like better than others?
Chocolate chip cookies.
That's your favorite. Oh, Matt's sister would be so happy
Yeah,
to
and
hear that.
cold milk.
Cold
and if you
milk.
can, leave a carrot out for the reindeer.
Yes,
They
love
need their
carrots.
energy,
Don't even
and
think
that's
of that.
healthy.
That's
Very
a good,
good.
idea. Very good. Would you like to sing another song for us, Sky?
I'd love to.
We
I've been
would
hearing-
love it.
I've been hearing some jingle bells when Santa and Miss Claus. So I'd like to sing the Jingle Bell Rock song.
Beautiful.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell swing and jingle bell ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. A jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. A jingle bell chime in the jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in the jingle bell square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Boom, ba-dum, boom. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. So giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Yeah, mix and a mingle with the jingling beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock.
We're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
So fun.
And we are back. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning. We're having just a jolly old time with Santa and Mrs. Claus on Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM, KYCA. And I have to ask you about the toys. What are the hot toys this season?
The toys. The toys are so much fun nowadays. The children are asking, of course, for electronic things, but they're asking for outside things. Back to bicycles, hoverboards, skateboards. All the pickleball. That's a new one there. I've learned to play pickleball over at Aspire.
Wow, Santa. That's impressive.
Yes.
Really impressive.
Yes, very fun. And you got to keep the blood moving, Mom and Dad. Go out with your kids. Go have fun.
Very nice. Very nice. Now tell me, when it's all done, all this hard work and all the presents have been wrapped and delivered. Do you guys ever take a vacation, just the two of you
we
to
have
relax?
to.
We
What's
do.
your favorite place, Mrs. Claus?
We usually go to Florida where it's nice and warm. And I just finished Mr. Claus's shirt. It has his in his trunks. Of course, they're Santa faces, but it's a wonderful time, and that's where we just go and chill.
Nice. That's fantastic. I love it. Do people recognize you when you're laying on the beach in Florida?
Well, some do.
Yes.
Some are just not paying attention. They're enjoying the sunshine, the music, and the other people.
Yes.
And we're all eating. Oh, and people are eating better nowadays. They have apples and oranges, and they're eating fresh things down there in Florida.
Wonderful.
But in between, I'm sure there's a pizza or two or something.
And a cookie
Or
three.
cookies, yes.
cookie.
Chocolate chip
Sure.
cookies.
For sure. Would you like to send a message out to those that aren't feeling the spirit right now? They're maybe going through a rough time and need a little inspiration?
Sometimes it's really hard during the Christmas season, and we're just into ourselves, and we have all kinds of trials and tribulations, and maybe just to close your eyes and think about the good things that you've experienced in your life, and say a prayer to God, and say, God, thank you for being near me during this time of the season.
Very nice. That's very nice. Let's end on a very happy note, shall we? I love Feliz Navidad. It's the only Christmas carol we collectively sang as a group that sounded somewhat okay. Remember, Matt? So, do you mind taking us out with a little Feliz Navidad?
I would love to.
But
Thanks
first,
for having me on the
thank
show.
you for coming in. Thank you for all the fun this season and throughout the year. Carol, thank you for all the wonderful shows and filling in. And, of course, Matt and Drew and Jason, the team here. And, of course, Santa and Mrs. Claus and Buddy the Elf. Merry Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Love you all.
Christmas.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Feliz Navidad. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Everybody now. Feliz Navidad. All of you at home now. Feliz Navidad. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Yes, everybody. Feliz Navidad. Todos adelante. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad y prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. That's right. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my